planty people, what's up? It's Devil Wing. I haven't been here in a few months, and that's because I moved. So I had to move like 100 plants, and that was its own little journey. But now I'm at a point where I feel like I'm settled and my plants are settled, and I can just show you how they're doing. I do want to do a tour of how my plants are set up now, but I'm kind of just waiting until I have a perfect feeling of where things should go, because I don't even have all of my plants here yet, and I feel like I need more grow lights for some of them. Some of my plants are outside right now because it's still warm, but they're going to be moved inside in probably like a month, so I'm just kind of waiting until that happens. So yeah, in this video you're just going to get a cool little update of how some of them are doing, because some of my plants are doing so well now. Some of them have come out of their dormancy, which is awesome. I hate when they go dormant because I feel like I'm just watering a dead plant. So yeah, let's get going. So this is one of the plants I just talked about that went dormant. This is my Alocasia Black Velvet. I got it, I'm trying to think, I think it was like in the spring I got it, and it went dormant pretty quickly. It's doing a lot better in my greenhouse cabinet somehow, because it's always been in there, so I don't know why I got so upset before. It might just be this apartment. I think it's more humid in here than it was in my other one, but I mean, she's tiny, but she's doing good. She has more growth coming out right now. She looks pretty light colored, but I've never grown one back from a bulb. It looks like there's actually, I mean, this is definitely a separate bulb right here, and I haven't looked through yet for corms, but I actually see one right now. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a third corm or bulb starting to come up, which is awesome. I love Alocasia, and like I've said before, I just kill all of them, I feel like, but maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just too impatient and throw them out before they come back. But I don't know, I've also rotten out a lot of bulbs, so yeah, this is one I'm super happy came back. I'm very excited to keep in my collection. So yeah, update number 1. Ooh, I gotta be careful with this one. Okay guys, this is the next plant that I've had that's been thriving, and I love it so much. This is my Hoya carnosa compacta, or Hindu rope, and it put out its first bloom the end of February, and it has been constantly putting out flowers. I can smell it right now. It smells like chocolate, or it smells more like, in particular, Tootsie Rolls. But she has been pushing out multiple, I don't know, why can I not think of the word for it? Multiple flowers. Those ones still need to bloom. I think there's 1 or 2 that are, yes. These ones are fully out. They're so cute, and I always heard it was so hard to get Hoyas to bloom, but now it's just been constantly pushing them out for, what is this today? It's almost September, so 7 months. It's been constantly pushing out flowers, and it's amazing. Everyone who sees it says they want a cutting from her, but then I don't want to cut it because I just want more flowers. I want all the flowers to myself. An amazing plant. I love that she's still doing good. I was so afraid that it would stop blooming after I moved her because they're just so picky. They take so long to get acclimated to a new environment. But yeah, I'm super happy about this one. I can't wait to get more Hoyas in the future. I have about 8 right now, but I've only had this one and 1 other one bloom in my collection. If anyone has any good recommendations for other Hoyas though, I'd love to hear it. That is this baby right now. She's still hanging on the kind of curtain rod situation that I had before, and still doing good. I might end up cutting off actually these really long ones though in the future, because it's starting to hit the shelves below, and it already has new growth up at the top. This one's actually gonna start blooming soon. This one that's just sticking straight up. But yeah, this is the second plant in my collection that I've been loving to see every day and watching thrive. Okay guys, this is the third plant that I have been loving watch grow back. Well, not grow back, grow. This is my Alocasia Frydek. She also went dormant, like in the spring, I think, which I feel like that's strange. Don't they usually go dormant in the winter? I'm not sure, but she's making a comeback. You can see 4 new leaves, which I think are all 4 new bulbs. Right now, there's actually 5. There's a 5th one right down there. She started coming back after I moved here. She's been doing a lot better since I've been in this apartment. That's like, only has 3 windows in it. She's also exclusively living in my greenhouse cabinet. That's kind of the cabinet that I use to really push my plants to get them to grow, or it's like a last resort kind of a place. It's so tiny. I've never seen a Frydek with this tiny of leaves before, but it's actually really cool to see. I can't wait to see how big I can get her, because before her leaves were probably like this big, and then it just collapsed on me. So I'm hoping my luck with Alocasia will be a lot better here. I'm hoping I can do more videos of finding corms and just propagating them and stuff, because I want to try that more. I want to try and grow more varieties of these too. I know there's different like hybrids and things like that that are very interesting. I've always just been afraid to buy those because I always just thought I would kill them. This is one that has been loving my new apartment. For my 4th plant, I am choosing my Philodendron Pink Princess. I got this one as like a birthday gift to myself in May, because I've just never had one before, and I know they're overrated, but I like philodendron. They're easy. I never see these at my local nurseries, so I just wanted to go ahead and get it. It was pretty cheap. But after I got it, someone actually commented on the picture and was like upset that I got it because it's such an overrated plant. But I don't know, I don't think any plant is like not worth getting if you like how it looks. Like, I love some of my really common plants. You know, I love my umbrella tree, I love my rubber tree. Those are very common house plants, but I think they're really cool. But anyways, this one, before it was pretty stagnant for a while. It wasn't pushing out any new growth. I haven't repotted it at all. But as you can see, I think there's been 6 new leaves since I got it, but right now there's a few coming out. This one's still a little bit stuck, but I think she'll come out soon. And then after this one came out, this one came out, and this one's starting to come out. And I've only lived in my new apartment for about a month now. And I don't know what it is about this place, but these ones are liking it, so it's really awesome. I do need to repot this one soon. Also, some of the pink is getting a little bit burnt, even though I have it far away from my grow lights. I don't know if anyone thinks I should put it even further away from grow lights. Do these like to be in like very indirect light? I'm not sure. Most of my philodendron have kind of just been okay with anywhere I put them. So let me know down below if there's anything I can do to prevent this kind of like softening and burning on the pink. I'm very glad I got this plant. I feel like I'll probably need to propagate it soon, so if anyone also has tips on how to propagate it, that would be awesome. Because I know how to propagate philodendron, but sometimes they're just like picky. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, another one I'm very happy with in this apartment. Okay guys, this is the last plant I think I'm going to talk about right now. I do have other plants that have been doing really well too, but anyways, my last plant is my Philodendron squamiferum. I'm just happy with this plant because it kind of felt intimidating just because of the hairy stems. If you can see, this leaf on the top actually just broke because I didn't realize it started to grow through the plant shelf that I had, because it was kind of on one of the lower shelves growing through the top. So when I pulled it off the shelf, it just like snapped. But that's okay, because there's another one right here. It's cool seeing these leaves come in because the hair starts off, let me see if I can turn it. It starts off like this really light green, and then it turns red after a while, which is really neat. I think this one's just fun. It hasn't grown a ton since I got it, but I repotted it right before I moved, so I think the roots were just trying to build up for a while, and now it's just pushing out a bunch of new growth. This one I haven't found a great place to put yet because it's really bushy, but I can't really find a good shelf. I think I need another shelf because it's too tall for the bottom shelves that I have. But on the top shelves, I try to put my really tall plants that I can't put anywhere else. But this one's starting to get at like a weird point. Anyways, a super cool plant. I never really thought I would ever find one of these in my local nurseries. I always thought these were a lot rarer than maybe they are. I've never had to propagate this one either. Just don't be intimidated by philodendron, even if they're hairy, because they're just really cool. I'm very happy this plant didn't die when I moved it, because I don't think I would have ever replaced it. I think it's just a strange plant that I probably would have forgotten about. I wasn't like high up on my wants list. I think it was a want for sure, but I don't think I would have gone out of my way to purchase one online. And I've never seen one again in a nursery, so I'm not sure I like really would have gotten it, even though I think it's a really cool plant. Anyways, guys, thanks for just like checking in on this little update. I'm still working out the little kinks in my plant. I would say I have about 75% of the plants that I had before. I don't have my giant begonia still. I don't have my giant monstera. I don't have my philodendron green giant. A lot of my big plants aren't here right now, so I'm sad about that, but I'm hoping to get them back soon. It's just a tight place. I think in the winter I'll hopefully have something else figured out. I'm thinking about getting another greenhouse cabinet still. So if that happens, there'll be a video coming out about that, which will be really cool. I have my eyes on the Millsbo wide cabinets. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. There have been other people who have made videos about those. Maybe I'll film a video about the whole process of me just like putting everything where it needs to go, rearranging them. I'll probably do some polls too on my Instagram if people want to check that out to see what they think. It's hard too, just because I don't have all the windows I had before, so I need to buy a lot of more grow lights. I got some more white light ones because I don't want them all to be purple. I want to actually replace all of my purple lights that I have, because I'm just not, I guess I'm more picky now than I was before. Before I was just getting the cheap ones, but I think it'll look a lot nicer without having purple light everywhere. So anyways, thanks again for checking out my video. I'll have one up again soon, hopefully. Please make sure to like this video and comment down below which of these plants you think is doing the best. Also let me know if there's any plant you want an update on, because I will try and show those ones in the next one. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.